guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Fernanda. If you're new here, if you're an existing fellow subscriber, welcome back. Today I have a very fun video of how I edit my Instagram pictures. I'll also go into like how I edit my thumbnails for YouTube and just some photo editing apps that I really like. My iPhone is just a red iPhone XR. I actually really like this phone. I got 3 photos here that I'm going to be editing today. I have this one, and then I have this one that's on my Instagram, and then this one as well. So normally what I do when I take pictures, I'll just get someone to like, you know, obviously take one and just go like this on the button, just take as many as you can, and then I'll just be there looking like a freaking idiot, being like, and you'll get a good picture out of it. And in my opinion, might as well have too many than not enough. And it's just a process of elimination, favoriting whichever one that you like the best. So first thing I do is I go into VSco. Basically what I use to edit all my pictures. I'll just import those. So we'll start with this first one. I actually ended up buying the VSco filters, like the whole package that you can buy. For some people it's kind of a waste of money. Honestly, it was probably a waste of money for me, but to think I'll like spend like $5 every day on like something from the cafeteria at my school. I think this was like $6 a month or something, but I wasn't planning on doing it for like a year. I don't think. I just bought it for the first month and see how I liked it, but I actually really do like it. So I don't know if I want to keep spending on filters because I feel like that's kind of stupid, but VSco already comes with filters and some of those are really nice. I really like those. I downloaded a filter called INF. I thought it was really good. I'll try to find it on here. It was free when I downloaded it. So that's the one that I used for basically all of my pictures. So it's just right here. And normally I wouldn't do the whole amount. I would just play around with this and then maybe go like up to there. Okay, so for this photo, you can see which ones I have favorited here at the bottom. It's V8, AL3, V5, INF. I think there's a few more there if you want to like pause it and take a look at those. But I think my favorite recently have been AL3 and V5. So I'll just start off with like V5. I'll play around with the setting and see what I like, probably like there. And then I'll play around with the exposure, kind of like it brighter, so I'll go a little bit. And then contrast, it kind of just makes things that are dark go darker. So I'll do a little bit of that. I love this adjust tool. I like hate when photos are not evenly centered. So if they're not evenly cropped, I'll go around and play with this. Also the skew I think is really helpful so that your photo is just like perfectly balanced. It's not like one side is like more forward than the other one, especially if you have lines in the background. I hate when the lines are like slanted. So then you just play with this, go forward, backwards, or this one which goes up or down. Saturation, I'll normally go plus 0.3. That's what I do for like all my photos, but I'll just like once again play around with it. Everything's just like hit or miss. Tones, we'll just go here. White balance. Normally before, my feed used to be a lot more blue, so I would make this go tilt one way or the other. For this photo I don't really care because I kind of like the orangey look now, and then sometimes I would do a little bit of a pink tint. Skin tone, I think this makes you either more pink in my case or like more yellow, so whichever way you like better. I kind of like it a little bit more pink. So yeah, there's also this HSL which comes with, if you buy the full version you can do this, and I think it's actually really, for example, you can pick pink and then saturate as much as you want for the pink to be. So if I think this pink is too light, I can make it a little brighter, or the blue for the sky or whatever, I can change around the settings for that. Also this hue, if I want the green to be more green, I don't know. So you can just play around with the setting. I think this is fine. This is what it looks like before and after. Basically everything just looks a lot brighter. For this photo I ended up using INF, and then once again I just play around with the setting. I guess like halfway is kind of good. Exposure, brighten it up a little bit. Saturation plus 0.3. This, since the picture is looking like pretty orange to me, I'll like go down, make it a little bit more blue. Skin tone, and I think that's basically it. Like I guess maybe you can go in with the tones, and then I don't really care about this. Okay, so that's how basically I edit my photos. I'll also do that with thumbnails, and then I'll just show you what apps I have here for my editing. I also have Lightroom. I think this is really helpful if you are someone that wants to use presets and wants like a really set out theme for your photos. You can actually buy presets. Something that I really like doing is going on Etsy. You can search up presets, you can look at there. They're like $2, which once again you have to pay for them. I don't know if anyone really cares that much enough to buy presets or like literally filters, but you can do that. I've done that for like 2 different sets. So I'll just import the photos that I had, the ones that weren't edited. Okay, so on Lightroom I really like the option of auto. It kind of fixes the lighting for everything. So sometimes when I'm done editing on VSco, I'll go onto here and do auto and see if it looks better or worse, because it'll just like fix the lighting. Other than that, it's got kind of the same tools that you can use for editing. And then onto presets, I have 3 different presets that I've bought. So basically when you buy these preset packs, it gives you maybe like 7 different types of filters that you can use, and they're all kind of the same tone. Obviously obviously you can edit like the brightness or something about them, but they're always the same. So if you want like a really good feed, I suggest maybe getting a preset. For these, they obviously make your photo, well, this Bondi one is like for the beach. It's very orange and teal. I don't really like using them, but I think I like this one the best. Can't really adjust it, so that's the photo. But then when you have a whole feed full of pictures that are all edited the same, it looks pretty good. As for this one, once again, I probably wouldn't use any of these. I also have caramel. These are like brown filters. And then I have Dusty Rose, which is the pink one. That is way too much. You see kind of how to use these presets. I don't really love them, but if you've seen other YouTubers, I think like Aspen Ovard, she has very designated presets and they're all like white and orange, and that's just kind of the look she wants. I just kind of like a brighter look. So that is normally all I use to edit my photos. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick a random photo just to explain to you something that I like using Facetune for. So say, for example, this picture that I took with my friends on New Year's. My shirt is literally see-through. Something that you can do on here is go to tones, and then like pick black and then just kind of cover it. I think this is really helpful because I've had so many scenarios where things like this happen and I'm like, okay, how do I cover it? The picture's already taken. Another thing that I think is really helpful on here is patch. So you can pick on something, it selects that, and then you can like transfer it onto the other thing. So you just do that consecutively. I actually edited this picture like so well that you couldn't even tell that my shirt was see-through. So I thought that was really helpful. I feel like Facetune can be a little bit controversial because people are like, oh my god, like you shouldn't be editing the way that you look or anything about it. I think Facetune has a lot of very helpful tools. Like I said, for if your shirt, there's something wrong with it, you can edit that out. There's been so many times where I wanted to post like selfies in black shirts and I literally have like fuzzy things all over my shirt, so I use that patch tool to like get rid of that. And I feel like as long as you're not like morphing your body completely different into a different size, giving people a completely different image of what they think that you look like, then I feel like that's wrong. I think if you do have a pimple one day, if your skin looks a little bad, sometimes I have eczema on my face, you know, a little smoothen that out. If it helps my confidence, really, it doesn't matter. Probably not. I'll just go into a few other apps that I have on here for editing other videos, photos, and then how I edit my thumbnails. So on here I have Prequel. I think this app has gotten a lot of attention due to TikTok. Basically, I'll just take a video here and then you can go into filters. I think the one that everyone uses is just Miami. I'll do a little bit less. And then you can do the disco effect, which is how you get like the glitter. Normally I'll take like the filter off or maybe do a little bit of it and then add that glitter. So a lot of people have been doing that on TikTok. That is how I did this video with it. And it even works, like I think I did a picture of the stuff that I got sent from Loving Tan and I used that filter on it because I thought it looked really cute. And they have a bunch of other filters on here. They also have like a VHS. So I think this is really cute. Another app that I have is called Brillar. It's basically the same exact thing. I'll just like take a video. You can see the video there has like glitter and stuff on it. Retouch. So basically on this app, you can select things and like make them go away. Say you were taking a photo in the middle of a street and there was like a can in the background, you just select the can, it'll take the can away. So for example, I used it on this selfie that I took. My bra was peeking out, didn't want that to show, so basically I just used this lasso, do that, and then it goes away. My shirt looks a little bit stupid, but try going like this. Ew, that was horrible. Okay, there. So now my bra is completely gone. I think this app is also really helpful for situations like that. The last app that I want to talk about is Snapseed. So I just chose a random photo. I think it's really cool. You can select certain spots. I'll use this brush tool, go into saturation, and then I'll just go over this tree like a bunch of times. I'll show before and after. There you can see it like way saturated the green. I don't know what you would want to use this for. Like maybe if you took a picture outside and everything was like fine. I wanted to take a picture with this shirt and I wanted my shirt to stand out more. You can also click one section and then make it a lot brighter. I'm doing this so poorly. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I kind of like this. Okay, that was such a bad job, but you get the point. You can just like make everything lighter. So I think that is also a really helpful app. So on to YouTube related stuff. Fonto, this is how I edit my thumbnails. You just do plain images, add a white, and then you have to switch the custom. So you know, a thumbnail size is 1280 by 720. And then you have the template there you can use and save. And then you just add photos to this, and then you can add text. It's pretty self-explanatory. Cool. You can go like this, whatever, you get the point. Oh, I don't know why it said hello. I meant to say hello. You can also use photogrid. I actually used this app to create this thumbnail. It's really helpful because it already has the size of a thumbnail, like 1280 by 720. Then picsart I think is really fun. You can add like little doodles and effects into your pictures. How I edited this photo, I just use the draw tool and then I switch it to the color white, and then you can like outline stuff. That's how I outlined my face. I just think outlining yourself is a lot easier because then you can see it from far away. away. I also use brushes, and I got like these glitter ones, and then that's how I did those stars at the bottom. You can also go into stickers. I just search up stars aesthetic, just scroll down, and it's this one right here. And then it's just got little stars, and you can play around with where you want them to go. And then you just apply, and that's basically it. That's all I use to edit my photos. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications. If you like this video, you'll probably like the rest of mine. So thanks for watching.